Facts. Yeah, that's true. What's good, y'all? Format's going to be slightly different. As you can tell, we don't have Gunny with us right off the bat, but it's all good. DKBxJets in here. We got Italy Jet, a.k.a. Everything NYJ. Still going to drop you guys off a little finale mock draft. Still want to make sure we got that off. We've been having some last minute changes. With Gunny, we'll probably see if he can just add his in. I don't know if I'll do like a poll and everything again, but let me go ahead and get this fired off in the background for us. Wild Wave, what's good, boss? Appreciate you guys jumping on too. I know we pushed this back a little bit, but we're trying to really make sure we can fit everybody in. But work life, just didn't pan out.
What can you do? Good. What can you do?
All right, so same thing. All right, cool. We shall see what happens. It would be really interesting if they were like able to factor into the simulators, like the like latest rumors that have been tossed out there.
Miles Murphy, Branch.
So we'll come back to those.
I don't want Eckler.
Bryce Stroud. Bijan Robinson went number 3.
I mean, I know in my personal opinion, he's the best running back in this draft.
No, facts. I don't think it's really an argument.
But they got Connor, man. I don't know. Connor's been stud for them, so I don't know about that one at 3. I would say Will Anderson. Oh, Will Anderson went to the look at him. The Seahawks.
That's tough. I don't think I've had any mock draft that I ran through for fun or that I posted that had Bijan going this early.
I thought Jalen.
That's different.
I thought Jalen was going to go to the Seahawks, and I really thought Anderson was going to go to the Falcons or something.
Well, if you have your choice of the two, I guess that makes sense, right? Because you don't have the personality concerns and like the background drama with Will Anderson. So,
Oh no, he's a leader, born leader. So
Christian, that makes sense. I would have thought they went to Vaughn actually, but I guess you're getting over Jeff Okuda. You don't want the same kind of guy, I guess.
Right.
Peter, Devon. So okay.
So all of our options are done except Jones. Broderick Jones. Is he still there? Broderick?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Tyree Wilson is on the board.
I know that's your guy. So. We all know that's your guy.
This is I have to think about this for a minute. This is a tough go-to.
Go to all lines. Is Wright still there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's there. Let me see what the trades are talking about.
I love Darnell Wright though. Shit.
20. Oh, okay.
One Eckler. Hold on.
Interesting picks. Eckler, we drop back 8 picks. We get a 4th next year.
Shit.
Falcons want to give I wouldn't take this. We don't need
not this one.
That's a weird offer. Pick 19 and pick 50. So a first.
That's intriguing. That's intriguing. But I
like this Chargers one, but I also don't know what's happening with Eckler's contract. I know he wants that extension, and they're not trying to.
Yeah, but he wants big money. The Jets aren't going to get him big money.
Nah. If we trade, like if this was a realistic trade that was popping off, I would assume if this actually got agreed to, then we already have a contract worked out with him. But it is interesting. Definitely forces us not to have to put Breece Hall out there.
We still have to trade for Packers too, soon because there's going to be a trade eventually, hopefully. So we still got to trade for that. I say no to the rest of the ones, but this Chargers one's intriguing.
So no Bucks, no. I could do either one realistically. We get that's a 2nd round pick. So we get a 1st and a 2nd from the Bucks this year.
Right.
And we get a running back, a 4th the next year in the 21st. Ooh, damn. I almost lost the phone.
As long as you didn't lose a foot. Dang. Definitely no with the Eckler, though. I think this is a no. For me. I rather go with the Buccaneers. That's intriguing more to me than because if you still got your 2 second-round picks, I know we still got to trade, one of them, right? So
I don't. I wouldn't. I love Tyree Wilson. I could see Broderick Jones at least being considered heavily here.
or
Darnell
Darnell
Wright's
Wright.
my guy, and I really
I know
don't want
you
to
do.
miss out on him.
Yeah.
But I would say you can't beat. I mean, we'll see what we want to do as far as the Aaron Rodgers thing. I don't mind making all the picks again, but
Okay.
I don't mind the idea of having 3 second-round picks. You thinking Buccaneers?
Yeah, 100%.
I would jump on this Chargers one, but the idea of trying to figure out what would happen with the Austin Eckler situation and all that, I'm I'm good.
I agree.
All right, we'll take the risk. Buccaneers it is. That's crazy. These are such better trades than what we got before. They wanted Lucas Van Ness.
Really?
Damn, and they picked up Tyree. And we can still, we can still get my boy. That's crazy.
I don't like that pick.
Yeah, I think the trades here are trash.
No, just reject them all.
Cool.
All right, Rodgers Stone's still available too. Damn.
Who are you? Where are you thinking about going with it?
Man, I know people love Broderick, but I just keep. I've been really strong on Darnell Wright. You don't want to lose out on an O tackle, especially right now. And we still
had a tough time last draft.
We did.
Y'all missed on that first tackle.
You gotta go with Broderick or Wright. Who would you do?
I'm running my pick back. I'm doing Darnell Wright.
Oh man. Who'd you do? I would do either Wright or Broderick. We can't miss out on no tackle, you know what I'm saying? Or center too,
19. My bad. I'm just keeping track of kind of same shit I had last time, just in case I do decide I want to put out a vote.
We can't do the vote because Gunny's not here, so. I think the Jets in general are keen on Paris Johnson and Broderick Jones. We know that. Or they like another guy, according to Rich Cimini. According to Rich Cimini, they were looking at someone else that they're really high on. It was a defensive tackle, though, I'm pretty sure.
Talking about like Isaac Yancey again?
No.
He said chop liver.
Who's chop liver?
Dark Soldier said chat members must be
right. This guy always be playing.
Was this because of the trade?
Right.
I'm dead. Hey, if that trade is offered in real life, I think we have to do it. Unless they really love a tackle, you can't beat out having 3 second-round draft picks.
Nolan Smith. They like Nolan Smith a lot. The edge out of Georgia.
All right, to Dark Soldier's point, what are you guys thinking? So we got Broderick Jones on the board, Nolan Smith for guys that maybe want to add to the D line still, Darnell Wright. I don't think wide receiver would be like a smart option. Brian Brisset. People want to get risky and go tight end. Kalijah Cansey's on the board still.
Right.
Harrison.
Hey, Dark Ronald, this is your time to talk, man. Tell us what you want.
And then Ronald doesn't have. All right, I would tell you guys. Here's the 3 options I'd strongly look at. Or I guess technically 4. I'll put out the tackles, right? So Broderick Jones, Darnell Wright, Anton Harrison, whichever one of those 3 your flavor. The other picks I would consider would be, I would say go Nolan Smith is the athlete that they would love on the line, but he's harder to picture a great fit. We
Which
don't
one?
need a cornerback.
Which one?
Nolan Smith. So I would say your choice of tackles, Brian Brisset as the best maybe DT option, or if you guys want to bump up Kalijah Cansey, or if you want to get crazy, we can go tight end.
I'm not going crazy with his tight end.
So for the record, Dark, last mock draft for us, this one's gone pretty different, but the last mock draft, Anton Harrison went like right after, not immediate after, but a couple picks after we selected Darnell Wright. And I think I picked him then at number 17. I don't remember who we traded with, but we didn't get past like the 20s. That's also, true. If we risk it, because this is what happened, I picked Darnell right up with my first round pick. Gunny and Geno went.
Dark said Nolan Smith is potentially the best player in the draft, but he has personality issues.
I wouldn't go that far. I think he's one of the better athletes. I won't say he's the best in any particular situation, but I think he has the traits that you would love to see in this defensive line. But he's also limited because he's light, so you have to play him in like a Bryce Huff capacity.
I agree with that. That's exactly how the player I was gonna. I was gonna connect Nolan if this was a similar guy to Huff or JJ2. That's who I was thinking. But JJ2 has got that physique. Like he's got those strong bones. He's pretty bigger, but I think Nolan is just taller, you know?
Yeah, Nolan Smith's not going to be able to bang like that with them, so we'd have to play him in kind of like a stand-up rusher.
Yeah, but they like him, though. They think he's a good fit.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
But he's kind of like Carl Lawson in a way, but he's have to get played like Bryce Huff, and I don't know. We'd probably lose our minds.
Which part?
About not utilizing him as much as probably everybody will want.
I want him to do that, yeah.
Personally, I'm still leaning Darnell Wright. That's not a dude I want to miss out on. He has proven to be able to go out there and handle his own against guys like Will Anderson, and he can still improve if he continues to lose a little bit of weight.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. He's very big, and that's like another Becton thing.
It's not too bad. 330. He's dropped 20 pounds. I think he was playing at 350. He was able to get down to 330, and then but that's around the same weight he got to at the combine. So,
I'm not like I said, I'm not too strong on Broderick. So for me, I'm a Darnell Wright guy. I know me and you have talked a lot before this. I love Darnell Wright, but I do have concerns about the weight issues. But I do think he is one of the best tackles in this draft. Like there's no, I don't want to miss out on him. So I would take him right
here. Yeah, I think Darnell Wright is probably strongly where we'll end up going. So Dark thinks he'll be there at 2.
42.
It's a steep fall off. If we're wrong about that, it's a steep fall off. Then you start talking about guys that you have to take huge projection risk on, like Matthew Bergeron, who people think is a better guard, Cody Moff, who people think is a better guard or center. Like
they're better guards and centers. They're not good tackles.
I think so. To me, this reminds me, it's almost like the Mekhi Becton situation again, right?
Right.
You have Tristan Wirfs, who people thought was the best tackle in the draft. And they kind of crapped on him because they said, well, all right, he might be a right tackle only.
Right.
And then he goes out there and he's putting up like all pro performances. So did it really matter in the grand scheme of things when you have teams that are lining up, Myles Garrett on the left and the right side?
Bro, let's go with Darnell.
Okay, let's lock him in. I'm not going to be sad about it.
I'm not. I just don't. Like I said, Broderick Jones is a good talent, but he's not my guy that I would pick. Darnell would be that guy. If
Broderick goes right after us. That's crazy.
Who?
Broderick Jones went to the Seahawks right after us.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Second round. Will McDonald's off the board. Simpson's off the board.
None of
Keon
they
White's
took
off the
Keon White.
board. Tillman's off the
Trash.
board.
That's trash. All right, I won't consider any more trades in the interest of time. But Brian Branch went earlier than expected. Okay, all of that cool. Picked Darnell, Broderick, Addison's gone. I really like Deontay Banks.
Yeah, from the corner at Maryland, right?
So Nolan went
Yeah.
to the Cowboys, which seems like a natural fit.
Oh,
With
yeah. Oh, yeah.
the way they've already been able to
Yeah,
work
yeah.
out, like Michael Parsons and stuff, that makes sense.
They're just really gifted with edge linebackers and O tackles. They've just been really good in those for many years.
Trenton. I can't believe they snatched Keon White already. I was really hoping he was going to be there.
I'm so upset. I'm gonna be honest.
So the great news is though,
do we make a trade with the Packers right now?
I mean, I'm good nixing the whole trade. I'm over that whole shit until it gets
He's like, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah. Till it gets confirmed. I'm cool with just nixing it as if it's never happened.
Hey, you do you. This is your mock draft. We got 2. So I mean, we got 3. Sorry, we got 3.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
We got
to get a D tackle.
So Brian Brisset, however y'all want to say it. We talked about
Whatever.
this. We hear a million people saying it. Okay, Ronald Perry felt okay. Ronald likes our Darnell Wright pick. I can't knock Dark Soldier's comments, so it's not like he doesn't like the dude. He just thinks that we might have had a shot at him there. But considering Anton Harrison came right off the board, Titans are probably what I would say people consider maybe reaching on Cody Mack.
We were saying the same thing about Darnell, though. I mean, we both really like Darnell. We're just not sold on Broderick. So
Darnell's my top dude. Like, unless
I like him a lot.
I'm trying to think. Unless Paris Johnson is there, he's probably my top tackle on the board. And I still think like I like
Skoronski. Him more. I those are my 3 guys, right? Johnson, Skoronski.
I keep hearing the AVT comparisons with Skoronski, which I think are probably spot on, right? Versatility is kind of the calling card, but then you love him being one of the best pass blockers. Yeah. But I didn't know he literally almost has mirror, like from a physical build perspective, he matches AVT almost to the T. And so we've seen AVT go out there and do well at tackle. Will he have done that long term? I don't know. But at all pro, probably all, at guard, probably all pro potential. So I'm not.
So do we get a D tackle here?
Well, we got the back-to-back pick. So, I mean, we can kind of finesse it either way. Who do we have to choose from? So Brian, Mazi, Keanu, Javon Dexter, Siaki Ika, probably gonna be all the guys within our. I'm pissed they took Keon White. I promise you 100% I was gonna convince anybody I could that was gonna be our pick. 100%.
Damn, I don't even know where I want to go. I think Mozzie's my guy. So I love his versatility. I love that he can just get after the quarterback. He's your Joe Douglas type of guy where he just goes in, he'll bulldoze you. I think he can fit well with Quinnen. But the thing about Benton is Benton can take time. I think Benton's just going to take a little bit more time to get used to. I don't think he's going to be in the mix right away for me. Breeze, whoever you want to call him. That's a good pick too, but I'm sold on Mozzie. So I am really pissed that Keon White's gone. I wanted him right now.
He was my version of Michael Clemens. I just think he might have been a little bit more polished, but he's different. Bigger hand size than most of the tackles and edge prospects. He would have been nice. He would have been a good addition. I want to see, did he get picked up already?
Oh.
He didn't. So there's I can't remember how his name gets pronounced all the time, and I think they probably have him as an edge, don't they?
Which one are you talking about?
Out of Tamiwa Adebawari.
Who?
The Northwestern.
You really like that guy?
He's grown on me.
Okay.
And I think you can probably use him in an undersized tackle role. He also has better. Hold on, let me double check this, but I'm pretty sure he has a time that's comparable to Kalijah. Okay, Kalijah 158 10-yard split. Adatamiya actually had a 155. He has a quicker 20 and a quicker 40. Bigger hand size, bigger arm length, and then he plays a pound or two heavier than him. So same height, same size, essentially. I mean, basically, it's looking at kind of the same prospect. The only thing is that I think Otto Tamiwa is a little bit more explosive. I think that would probably be the guy I'm looking at to play DT, and then you still have the versatility to play him out on the edge.
That's true. They like that. They keep moving JFM all the time. So
Felix Joe can take a look at center, but again with Connor McGovern today, not a huge pressing need.
I don't know about a huge pressing need. I still think it's a need.
I like Brian. I do. I think his versatility and everything he's going to bring is good too. Also playing at Clemson helps, but yeah, I think out of Tamiwa at a Northwestern would be my guy just because he's a better scheme fit and a better athlete.
So what were we thinking then? What are you thinking?
I'm I'm going out of Tamiwa if it's me.
Who?
The Northwestern edge out of Tamiwa out of Buari.
I think I would like to go Mozzie, but I understand what you're saying. So I think we should go with him and then Mike and then a center after that.
You thinking center? All right.
After that, not right away. Because look at the centers real quick.
So number, hold on, let me drop this in my little chart thing here. And then we have 43, and then we also Gunny would have loved this draft. A couple picks in the fourth.
Yeah.
Right now, I would go. I'll figure out how to spell his damn name later. But you say you want to look at the centers. Still have our choice. Pretty much anybody we want.
Yeah, I would go Whippler or Schmitz. So, yeah, let's go with your guy Northwestern, and then we'll go with. I like Whippler more than John Michael Schmitz, but I understand Gunny likes Schmitz more. But
I think he wants that pro-ready prospect there, but I just don't see a whole lot of potential for growth there with him. He's pretty much going to be like a Connor McGovern to me. He is what he is.
Schmitz or Whippler?
Yeah, JMS.
Yeah,
Whippler I like because I think he'll master the West Coast scheme, and then he has the athletic upside.
Exactly. I love his athleticism a lot.
All right, chat. I'm not going to forget about you guys this time.
What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking, boys? Chat.
What names? Yeah, what names do you want to throw out there to consider? I'm telling you though, my mindset with this particular draft isn't even necessarily sticking to like best player for the needs we have either. Like we have the luxury if we do grab Aaron Rodgers of being able to kind of mask some issues for a year or two. So I'm also considering who's the best guys that'll continue to make us a problem, 2 years from now. So don't be surprised if I throw out some wild cards.
You probably will.
Oh yeah, it's definitely coming as soon as this pick gets made. All right, so I don't see anybody in chat just yet. So okay, Brissett.
Here we go.
Best player available in their opinion.
So, do you want to know what Adam Schefter just tweeted just now?
Shoot.
Trade composition per sources by Adam Schefter. Aaron Rodgers. Jets would get Aaron Rodgers, pick number 15 overall, and a 2023 fifth round pick, which is number 170 in this year's draft. 170. Packers will get the number 13 pick, a 2023 second round pick. That's number 42, a 6th round pick, which is 207 for this year, it looks like, and a conditional 2024 second round pick that becomes a first if Rodgers plays 65% of the plays. That's an interesting trade.
No comment. I'll still wait for the confirmation to come.
I thought I would read it, but I don't. But I don't believe anything.
Oh, that's funny. So my boy that I'm doing the New York Syndicate channel that I do, my boy that does the Detroit Lions one, just literally shot me a screenshot of what you were talking about. Yeah, I'm over it. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. Oh, my laptop is dying. Trash. Okay.
Wait, is that official? That can't be official. That's not official.
Nah, I don't. Nah, the way it reads to me, no.
No,
we'll see. We'll see.
Ian Rappaport tweeted something else. Sources: the Packers and Jets have agreed to a mega trade. Oh fuck! Is that really the trade then?
I'm gonna finish my draft and before the crap hits this. Yeah, I'm good. I think personally, I seen somebody throwing Brian in the chat.
Actually, wow! Rich Samiti confirmed it. It's done.
Oh, motherfucker! Hold on, because now I got to see the screenshot again. I heard what you said, and then I internalized.
Tom Pelissero just tweeted this too.
All right, I'm gonna have to change the headline of our mock draft to Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. God, I hate this shit.
You guys got it here. Aaron Rodgers trade info confirmed. Okay, so
this is stupid.
Yo, that's madness. All right, so this all of a sudden becomes an Aaron Rodgers breakdown video. Hold on. So Aaron Rodgers, we swapped first. Get a 5th rounder.
Wow. Aaron Rodgers is a
They
Jet.
get 42. They get a 6th, a conditional second. So they're getting basically 2 seconds. One of them conditional. We're getting. All right. Well, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. This is essentially what we were looking at, anyways, and we picked up a 5th rounder. So swap first.
Oh,
we're back to
Tom Pelissero just said it'll be a day or two before the Aaron Rodgers trade is submitted to the league office. He'll sign a revised contract with the Packers to facilitate the trade and to help the Green Bay's cap. But everything has been agreed and will be official before the draft. He will be a Jet. That's what Tom said.
All right, so yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Anyway, I guess we'll just talk about Aaron Rodgers and the trade.
I don't want to. I really don't.
I'm not even in my right office. I don't have my charger here. That is trash. This is crazy. All right, yeah, because I doubt we would have had to sped through this. I'm not even gonna be able to finish this. Okay, so this is what it is. Hold on, let me go ahead and this is crazy. Okay, so why is life like this? Right. Hold on. Aaron Rodgers trade package.
Hold on, hey, Matt Ice, what's up, man? So trade compensation. Aaron Rodgers is the pick. Aaron Rodgers pick number 15, the 2023 5th round draft pick. So they would get 13th, a 2nd round pick for this year, 13th in a 5th. So basically we swap picks, 15 to 13.
Yeah.
Then they get a 2nd round pick, which is number 42, and a 6th this year. So they get a 2nd, 1st, and 6th this year. Then they get another 2nd next year that could potentially become a 1st if Aaron Rodgers plays 65% of the time.
You know, what's pissing me off about this?
Wow, there's no wide receivers in this, DK. I'm guessing we're keeping Corey.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, Vervan. It's been Adam Schefter and Tom Pelissero, they're all confirming it. Now they just got to submit it.
So it's like, why wait this long? And that's ultimately going to be the trade package. So it's essentially what we've been thinking for a long time.
Right.
Wild Wave, I don't like we gave up a conditional second that can be. Yeah, I much would have preferred it to be like a third or a fourth, and then it got pushed up. But I mean, if we're getting the man in the building, then it is what it is at the end of the day, I suppose. But what's this? You say you saw some nonsense about You said you seen some nonsense about what was it? It won't be confirmed for a day or two.
Tom Pelissero said that the Packers and Jets are finalizing a trade, sending whatever, and it'll become a Jet. But then he subtweeted it. He said it'll be a day or two before the Aaron Rodgers trade is submitted to the league office. He'll sign a revised contract with the Packers to facilitate the trade and to help Green Bay's cap. But everything has been agreed to and will be official before the draft. He will be a Jet. That's what Tom Pelissero said on his subtweet. Interesting. Just saying. That's just a little interesting to me. What?
So I'm still trying to process that this man interrupted my draft to break the news that Aaron Rodgers is a Jet. The world is cruel.
It seemed now I bet Gunny wishes he was on.
This is nuts to me. And we're paying his contract, and we gave a third 15 to 3. Yeah. It does look like a lot on the surface for sure.
I mean, Packers did really well here, in my personal opinion. I think Packers. In my personal opinion, I think the Packers definitely got a good trade out of this. What do you think?
I mean, the holdout, they got a little bit more than probably what I thought, right? But I mean, in theory, we knew it was going to be okay. So Gunny actually introduced the pick swap, and then we knew it was going to be a second this year for sure. We knew there was going to be a conditional second for the most part next year. Oh yeah, I'm seeing stuff pop up on Bleacher Report and everything now. Yeah.
Everything's here. Everything.
As far as like Wild Wave, I see he's mentioning we're paying like the contract. I did hear that we might forego like renegotiating his contract in order to get this done sooner. So I'm so not surprised. KJ, Jets up. Yeah, I mean, hey, all right, to start this off before we even get super crazy, right? I will say he's in the building. He will be in the building. So I'm very glad that we finally got this done and we don't have to do the back and forth like nonsense drama anymore.
Right. Connor Hughes is even saying gave up quite a bit to get Aaron Rodgers.
Is it?
But they get back Aaron Rodgers another 15th, and we did get a 5th rounder for this year. So
we're still looking at a first, a second, a fourth.
First, second, 6th.
No, not for the trade. I'm talking about just our picks that we have in the draft.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. Like,
and we're looking at 2 5s now, right? Because we gave up the 6th.
We got 2 5s now. Yes, we gave up that one of those second rounders when we trade for Elijah Moore. So we got 1 second now. Still keep our first. So.
Yep, seems to like it. If he plays 2 years, it's a good deal. I think that's the contingency with a lot of us, though. If he plays 2 years, nobody really cares what we gave up. Rano, I don't.
Me neither. I'm kind of numb at this point. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm 100%. Kind of feeling numb right now.
Larry, so what the terms appear to be, and I was trying to find a screenshot or something, so if I can get it up here shared, I will in a moment. But it appears the Jets will get Aaron Rodgers. We're going to get the 15th pick in round 1 this year. We're going to get a 5th round pick this year. The Packers are going to get our 13th pick, our 42nd pick in the 2nd round, our 6th round pick this year. Right. And then they're going to get a conditional second next year that will become a first if he plays 65% of the plays.
but we still hold on to a first round pick. We're just swapping it, and then we still get our second round pick.
Jit Gunny's just now getting the news.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was texting me. He was in there venting about work, and then he just got the news.
Oh yeah.
Hey, tell him to jump on if he can. I'm like texting 7 people right now.
Yeah, he's just venting about stuff, and now, yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
So
I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
okay, so if the verbiage stays the same, there is a little bit of a finesse by the Packers because
Yeah,
I think the Brett Favre trade said if he started a certain percentage of the plays or something like that. This one just says he has to play in it. If I'm the Jets, I almost treat this like the James Robinson trade after a certain point where I'm running wildcat offenses.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm lining him up as wide receiver. You're not getting the first, bro. It's not happening. Zach Wilson tryout time. Once we get playoff secure, bro, you're not seeing another snap.
Oh my God, Jets. The Jets, the Jets video for this is so funny.
Oh, this is crazy.
Why Dude, this reminds me of the Brett Favre thing all over again when we got Brett Favre. I know you're not really a big fan of Brett Favre, but this feels so weird. He's gonna be number 8 though. He ain't gonna wear number 12. He wants to be number.
This is definitely surreal. It still doesn't. It's not going to hit me until I hear that the league office has processed everything. Hold on, I just got the little tweet stuff now. So let me.
Packers fans are like, good riddance. This is girl I follow. She's like a sports person. She says, "Welcome to my sports team. Love to hurt me." Packers fan. Finally, good riddance. That's what she says. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm with you, Wild Wave. I can't believe that we. I knew it. I knew it was going to come. We were going to end up. Yeah. I knew we were going to give up the higher of the 2 second-round picks.
Yeah, just like people are saying, and I've agreed with some people. You know, this is if this is 65% of the plays that he's playing, like this is an easy route to that first pick next year. That's like a no-brainer. You know what I mean?
Gunny's probably losing his shit right now.
Oh yeah, he's all over Twitter right now.
I'm cracking up. A-Rod with a chip on his shoulder when they drafted Love, he had like a 10-1 touchdown to interception ratio. Yeah, I'm not even the biggest Aaron Rodgers fan either, to be 100%, but I recognize the talent and respect it. Right. People keep talking about his year last year like it was trash. Like we've mentioned it a bunch of times. His year last year ranks like the 5th best out of every season the New York Jets have ever had. And that's a poor season for Aaron Rodgers. You're talking about a guy that people are used to seeing almost hit 5K and like 45 touchdowns every year with 4 interceptions. Like the man's close to his 40s, yo. Chill.
That's why I'm just like, this trade is now my phone's blowing up to. Oh my God.
Larry, you don't think that? Yeah, I don't think it's a L. To be honest, I think this is one of those trades like a lot of people ended up finally coming to the conclusion of neither side is going to love how like the deal went down.
I don't think Joe Douglas is. This is not really a Joe Douglas kind of trade either, but like I said,
so
we had to get it done. We had to get it done. You know?
It was going to happen. Once they said that the trade talks re-engaged yesterday, I was like, I give it 72 hours.
Right. I gave it like 48 at least. At least 48.
So KJ wants to know if we think Zach will become a Geno Smith sitting behind A-Rod.
I mean, it's
tough. I mean,
it's tough,
if you
but
think about Geno, though, you're talking about a gap in playing time realistically as a starter of like, what, 6 years? So you're talking
It
about a
took
guy
him
that's been holding
6.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He might have been ready before then. Who knows, right? But you're talking
Right.
about a guy that's missed about 6 years worth of going out there and actually seeing the field as a starter, holding a clipboard, and then when he goes to Seattle, it's not like he has a trash
Yeah.
situation. He has DK Metcalf. He has why do I want to call him Lockwood? That's not his name. Tyler Lockett. They have Chris Carson and strong running game. They've been beefing up the offensive line, so they've like given him some pieces to succeed. I would hope so, though. To answer the question, yeah, I do think there's a possibility, but within the span of 1 or 2 years, with as much that was going wrong with Zach Wilson, I think that's a little bit tough. I think we would have to temper our expectations and say that if he does come back and he's going to be a starter, it's probably going to look something closer to like what we're seeing out of Brock Purdy, probably, than it's
Oh
going to
my
be
God,
something
that
like
would
a
be
Geno
interesting,
Smith.
wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be interesting?
Andrew,
Dude,
let's
Sauce Gardner
go.
actually did it. I was looking at what Wild Wave was saying about Sauce Gardner changed his Twitter profile there and Rodgers, and he did. That's hilarious.
Yo, my man is, the young kids got this social media stuff on lock.
Dude, he is so good at this.
See, I'm with Dark. Even now, like it's cool. I'm glad we have a legit starting quarterback, but like, yeah, I thought I would have been happy. I thought I would have been happier knowing that the trade was done. And I find myself being more irritated now that it took this long, and this is what the deal ultimately looks like.
I'm not happy with the deal, but I am going to be honest. We had to do it to get it done, and now we're in a contention now, and I'm numb. I'm just numb. I don't know what to think now. Now I have running in my head. Now shit. I need to go on my social medias and do all this shit.
So, like, this is the question I had for people too, because in the few times I'm willing to talk about Aaron Rodgers, and since he's finally here, it's worth it. I think people are only seeing this year, right? Even if they want 2 years, they can only really envision this year. And so the question is, does he have a fire for the second year? Right? Being motivated in the first year is super easy, but in year 2, if he wins a Super Bowl or if he just misses out or something, like I don't know what that does to his psyche, right? You're talking about a guy that's going out there and playing like he's in the Chronicles of Riddick or something during his off seasons. Sauce changes Twitter. Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah. Then Dark, look what Dark said. I like it. Then Yep just said, guys, we just picked up literally one of the most talented players ever play football. I don't give a fuck about some lottery ticket first. The only 2 players next year that are worth first are Drake and Caleb.
Yeah, that's facts. And who knows if we'd be willing to even have taken a shot of trying to trade up to get him.
Right.
For the record, though, I'm not paying attention to him whatsoever, but I've been hearing that like Caleb Williams is probably going to be the best guy, just under like Arch Manning when he comes out, a year or 2 after.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Watch how many Jets fans will say we got fleeced and jaded.
Yeah, right. Hey. Dude, Joe Douglas deserves an extension no matter what. I want him to be here a long time. So.
That's hilarious. But yeah, that's facts. I'm probably going to avoid Bleacher Report today, which is bad because I'm the captain over there. But yeah, I don't want any parts of what's happening. Bleacher Report. Yeah. Nope. Yep. Okay, this is what you were saying. Literally one of the most talented players ever played football.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think that's the way we need to realistically look at it. Everybody says, like, even with like think Aiden Hutchinson last year, a lot of people said like he's a guaranteed like safe pick, and it's like maybe, but nobody can ever guarantee that 100%. Even if the talent is there, even if he showed it, let's say his first handful of games, what if he went like the Mekhi Becton route and injuries got him? Then you're saying, all right, it was a wasted pick.
Right.
Definitely not a fleece, and he can still get it done. Yeah, I mean, if you even let's say worst case scenario, right? Last season being one of his worst years. Let's say he, duplicates that same exact season this year. You're still talking playoffs for the New York Jets. 100%.
Hell yeah. Damn.
To be fair, Caleb Williams is closer to Trevor Lawrence caliber prospect. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't judge it. To be honest, I've been so far removed from like quarterbacks that it's not even funny.
You've been so far removed a quarterback?
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I was not interested in the least. Like, get
Not
Zach
even the
Wilson
least little
developed. If
bit.
you think you can do it, bring in Aaron Rodgers. I doubt we're going to pick up a quarterback this year, regardless. So
I'm just
I think
feeling numb.
Packers may
Honestly, I'm
extend
just
his
numb.
contract. Nah, Wild Wave. I think think at this point they just wanted to get it done and figured out, get him in the building. So as
Right.
far as what I know, between this and the last reports that they were putting out, the New York Jets kind of tabled the contract negotiation talks in order to just make the trade happen.
He is
I'm
the
kind of
best QB in our franchise history.
feeling like you guys know I'm kind of stinging looking at it and it's starting to sink in. Yeah. I'm sure I'll get hyped in May when he finally pulls up to OTAs and we get all the reports that he went 20 for 20. Garrett Wilson caught 6 touchdowns.
Right. Right. I mean, he's coming to a team that's just like hungry, you know? We're hungry to get that crap off our shoulders.
He's got to be excited. I did. It didn't hit me until I was doing some research on like some late round wide receivers and stuff like that.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers has never thrown to a first round wide receiver.
First round wide receiver.
Garrett Wilson would be his first, and if we would have took a shot on like JSN or somebody in the draft, that would be his first time throwing to a round one wide receiver, or maybe it's a touchdown. I don't know if it's a pass per se.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's crazy to me because somebody threw out like Devontae Adams names before, and I was like, nah, he was a second round pick.
Yeah, Fresno State.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers has never thrown to a round one quarterback, wide receiver. It's crazy to still think about. Now he has Corey Davis was round one if I remember correctly, just at the tail end. Corey Davis, Garrett Wilson. That boy's got to be happy.
I mean, overall, the Jets have got to be ecstatic. Now we have a good like chance to do some things now. Like, I think everyone's pretty happy about it.
We should have held, like Rodgers said, no way they were going to keep Rodgers until after draft. Yeah, no, but again, for the risk, because the Packers could have done it, right? It would have been bad optics. It would have been bad press. It would have been a huge distraction and everything. But 100%, the Packers could have just said, forget it. You want to retire? We'll force you into retirement. We'll hold you this season on this contract. F the Jets. I wouldn't have wanted to go into training camp realizing that I have Zach Wilson, who's looked like a failure of an NFL prospect as a whole, being my backup quarterback, Tim Boyle, a guy who's been in the system and everything and still hasn't been able to make any noise, and then he looked bad with the Raiders, as my starting quarterback just because he knows the system, and then Chris Streveler, who's fun, but he's not going to be able to get the job done long term. That's not what I would have wanted for us. So better safe than sorry. The deal includes a second rounder this year, a first round pick swap this year. Yeah. Well, a conditional second, not necessarily a first, but yeah, semantics. I guess I can look at the Russell Wilson trade and be happy of the comp. Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson. Yeah, people, those fan bases, they're wincing. They got that alcohol rub on the forehead kind of face.
That's awesome.
He's going to break every quarterback record in his first year. I wouldn't be surprised, in a world where we're still looking at Ryan Fitzpatrick topping the list of, best seasons for us. Something had to change.
I can't even do a graphic right now. I'm numb. I have too much running through my head.
The one next year was rough. Excuse me.
Yeah. But.
Oh, my thing's about to die. I probably have to switch over. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, like they mentioned before, you take a look at Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, it doesn't feel as bad. And then also, um, considering the way like the Rams have moved, right? And
Right.
they've done everything to sacrifice getting a ring in terms of building out the roster. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not like we're in the Rams situation. We still have a lot of picks next year too. Would it have been great to have a round
Right.
one pick? Yeah, but we could still make some moves. There's still guys that we could potentially trade before the deadline and stuff to kind of make sure we still have a full bevy of picks.
Yeah, like I still think he'll be here 2 years. If he is going to be here for 1 year, that sucks. But I could see him 2 years, at least 2 years, 2 or 3 at the most. He's 39, so
I'm hoping this too. Give Zach Wilson his 2 years to really sit and
I
hold
agree.
that clipboard, and then we'll play it by ear from there.
Facts, facts.
Rodgers will play 2 years, though. Can't wait to see him saying no to the money next year. Hey, I mean, you never know. Money isn't the biggest motivator after you've made, 250 million plus or whatever ballpark range he's in. It's
Right.
definitely fun.
Everyone's doing it. Brees Hall's got the
Hey,
profile picture of Aaron
hey,
Rodgers too. Love it.
if Aaron Rodgers didn't feel dissed, for instance, right? Because that's why we feel like he has his fire all of a sudden. If it
Yeah,
wasn't for him
yeah.
feeling like the Packers dissed him, you're talking about him pulling a Dave Chappelle move anyways and saying no to the money. So what's the odds of having two wide receivers with 1,000 yards this coming year? Plus, our running game should go off. I want to say it's high, but Nathaniel Hackett and Keith Carter, the offensive coordinator and then the running game coordinator slash offensive line coach, they've come from offenses that are predicated on like a strong run game tendency. So could it happen? Yeah, but I would assume it's via a lot of big plays, which we're hoping. But I would probably say it's more likely you see Garrett Wilson hit like 1,500 yards and maybe like Alan Lazard hit 900 or something like that.
Right. I really don't think we got fleeced, though. I think this is
Nah.
it depends on what people think about the trade. I'm just the type of guy that I don't like to give up a lot of draft picks. I'm just that type of guy. But the fact that we are bringing in a guy that's super talented, very motivated, he's one of the best quarterbacks of all time. You can't deny that. And we have a chance to go to the Super Bowl, and we have a chance to go to the playoffs. Like it's both. So
Facts.
and plus this gives, I mean, if for any Jets fan that's not excited about this year, you need to take a long hard look at the mirror, because this is going to be a fun year whether you're going to go to a game or not. It's going to be fun. I can't wait, no matter what.
Jets on trade. Seems like most people expect he'll be here for the 2 to 3 years to finish out his contract. So
Well,
that's
how long
interesting.
is this contract for? The 3 years or 2 years? I think it's
I
three,
want to
right?
say it's two because he only signed a 3 year extension for like 150 million or whatever it was.
Oh, okay.
Jigga man Porto. I mean, we doing
Oh,
well. We
oh,
doing
my
well,
man. This
man.
is my man. This is my dude. It's from my other
We're doing
pod.
well.
My other
Aaron
pod.
Rodgers in the building.
Aaron Rodgers is a Jet. It's always
What's it
good.
edit to low?
Ugh. How funny would it be for him to like do press conferences with the Jets? I've been picturing that a lot lately.
I
Eddie McGuire in here is just like keeps reading my mind over here. He just keeps
I don't
saying
know.
word for word what I keep thinking.
Our media team, or I won't say ours, but the beat writers and stuff that cover us, they're ready for shenanigans. So I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
in my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be some
this is
nut shit going on.
nuts. Absolutely
What was the
nuts.
trade details? Haven't seen it. So it's in the background, Andrew. Basically,
Yeah,
we're
right here.
swapping 9-1 picks. We're giving up a fifth and a conditional second next year. And continue. What is this? Yes, please. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, and Brian Gootnest. Is that that's their
Oh,
owner?
Gutekunst. You're talking
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
Packers deal? Yeah.
yeah. He just said basically he'll always be a Packer and be one of the best to ever do it around here. He'll be
Shut your
missed.
ass up.
Just a lot of appreciation for him. That's it. Nothing
I
but
hate
love.
when they do that.
I mean,
I hate
you
when
could
you
mean
do
it
that.
though. They could mean it. You never know. It's
I don't
both.
know.
It's
The way
both.
they
It's
handled
both.
the whole thing
I
kind of felt
understand
like
that. That's fair. That's fair.
very assholey.
But it's funny. I just get a kick out of it. I don't take it seriously. I just get a kick out of it. I don't give a shit. I'm just here just to read and just be like, this is funny.
The old Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I got you.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Can't wait for him to school the Jets media with chess moves at the podium. None of that stuff is going to interest me. I want to know.
I don't know if it's.
I want progress reports from him on like
Right,
that's what
right,
I'll be
right.
interested in. How does he feel about the team and where they're at and stuff like that from like a champion quarterback's eyes and perspective. That's what's going to interest me.
A new avatar.
I want him to dominate on the field. Yeah, Ronald, I'm right with you. Our defense is going to be top 5 just because our offense will be on the field more than 3 plays at a time. Yeah, 100%. That is 100%. One of the biggest pieces. 100%. You know how many times we went 3 and out last year and then had to slap the defense that just stayed on the field for like 5 minutes or right back out there?
It was so annoying. So annoying. Aaron Rodgers, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Quinnen Williams, Sauce Gardner. And you know what the best part about this is? Now that this is finally wrapping up, we can focus on Quinn and getting him back. I want him back in this building so bad. He'll be back here. I'm not worried about it. But I want him back so bad. I just want to get our ducks in a row and then let's continue on with our day, you know? Feel me? Hello? Yeah, while he's spinning. Thank you, Andrew, for the content. We appreciate you. But yeah, everything is gonna come down to if we can get Quinnen back in the building, which I know we will. Let's get it. Let's go out there and get another linebacker, and let's go in. 2 people now. 2 people spinning. Let's go out and get a DT. Oh, here we go. What's up, man?
Welcome my bad. My laptop finally died on me.
Yeah, good for you. Love that. But overall, now we can finally.
So, uniform update. He's expected to wear number 8, the same number he wore at Cal.
Right. I think he should. Why not?
I didn't think he was going to take over for. I didn't think he was going to try to take 12, anyways. Out of respect to another legend.
He shouldn't. That
doesn't seem like the guy.
No, he has too much respect for stuff like that. Man, I love it, man. You get another linebacker, defensive tackle in here. Give me another safety. Give me all these old linemen and the wide receiver. I'm gonna be jacked. I can finally go up to people and be like, "Hey, how's your team doing? We got all kinds of better pieces than you do now, motherfucker. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm just ready. It's a long time coming.
This worked out perfect. Nice. This worked out perfect for me because I got Daniel Kelly coming now, and now we have a legitimate idea of what's going to happen now that we have Aaron Rodgers in the building. So I get to pick his brain quite a bit. We'll see what Fireman Ed's talking about tonight.
Yeah, Fireman Ed. I got Fireman Ed come on now. I got another guy, a Long Island radio guy is coming on the other Wednesday. And then we got Antoine Staley coming on next week. And we could possibly next week have a Jets player coming on. I don't know yet. Let's see what happens. I don't know.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'm excited. A lot to get done. A lot to do, but man, I'm excited. If no Jets fan's not excited about getting Aaron Rodgers here, you got to, like I said, take a hard look at that mirror, man.
Hey, people love to what did it say? Not misery loves company, but they definitely love to dwell in it.
Right. All right. Well, you got to go, but I think I got to go too.
Yeah,
So.
I'm about to get out of here so I can get to this work meeting.
All right, guys. Thank you for tagging along.
Yeah, breaking news.
It's been an eventful hour. So
breaking news, yo.
so thank you for coming along with us. We are the Jets Flight Squad. We did a little bit of a draft, and now we got breaking news. And if you want to see me, I will be on tonight. Everything MYJ. We got Fireman Ed on tonight, and I know DK tomorrow has a former scout coming on. So thank you. Good vibes only. See you tonight and this week, baby. Jet up.
Yes, sir. And here's the